Oh, I need to fix that. If you have bifold doors, they cause you more problems than they're worth. It's kind of a bad design. They sit on these little pivots on the track and they get off the track and fall over. I've seen them fall on people before, so I'm going to show you a better way. With a simple conversion kit, I can turn bifold doors into side-by-side sliding doors. They'll be much more solid and stand the test of time. So with my favorite online hardware store, DK Hardware, I found exactly what I needed. A sliding door hardware set. I'll show you on screen exactly which one I picked out. They come in various widths depending on your exact situation. Okay, the kit comes with the mounting track, which is going to be on the top, all the hardware, and the rollers. Now it's 2 rollers per door, so that's 4 rollers total, and they do come with an adjustment so you can align the left and the right to make sure you're hanging perfectly plumb to your walls. And the instructions. Now, if necessary, if your upper track is too wide, you can simply cut it down to the size you need for your particular closet door opening. Okay, to remove a bifold door is pretty easy because yours is probably already falling off. So the top pin will push down and get it out of the track by simply pushing it down out of the way. Fold the door up, get to the other pin. Once you get access to the top pin, it will push down and out of the track. And now you can safely set your door aside. And now I'm just going to remove the upper track. Over here I had to remove the pin receiver to get to the final screw. You also will have some kind of hardware or pivot point on the floor. You will not need that anymore, so go ahead and remove it. Now down here, depending on the width of your door, you may have to move some trim. Our doors used to be dead center, but now with the 2 sliders, we'll see if they fit without moving trim pieces. Now at this stage, if your new track is too wide, you can cut it down to the matching size of your old track, but if this is a new installation, you're probably good to go. Okay, time to mount the upper track. Now when you look at your upper track, the hooks, the open side of the hooks will face into the closet. The finish edge will face out into the room. So that's the closet side. That's the room side. Just like that. And you're typically going to want to mount it right in the middle of the opening. Okay, now with your new upper track secured, we're onto the hardware of the door. Now any existing hardware on the door, if you're recycling the door, you can just remove it. So these are the old pins. For now, I'm going to keep the pull knob. The kit does come with some recessed pulls, but if I put this on the front door, remember you're going to have a front door and a back door, I think we might be all right. Now the bifold door simply has connector hinges, and you want to remove that. Okay, now you have your 4 hangers, 2 per door. If you look carefully, you'll see the offset on one of the pairs is much more severe than the offset angle on the other set. So as long as you're matching them the same on one door and the same on another door, you'll be fine. You lay them on the top of the door. This white adjustment is for left-right adjustment. I'll show you how that works in a minute because your walls are not always perfectly plumb. The manufacturer of this conversion kit recommends 2.5 inches to the center. Okay, at this stage you can hang your door, so you're going to angle it in. This is the back, which is the number 1 roller, and the other ones are stamped as the number 2 roller. Okay, to get the rollers to fit, you will have to angle the door up into the track, and then you know you've hung it correctly if it slides pretty freely back and forth. Now remember these rollers I told you about? That's how you adjust the upper and the lower. They will go up and down. If you look carefully, that's going up and that's going down. because you may have to adjust the door. When you close the door and look at your reveal against the wall, you want that to be consistent. If it's dramatically off, go ahead and adjust these roller wheels to adjust up and down, so it will affect the hang of the door. Okay, now on your front slider door, you can have protruding hardware if you want. On your back one, you can't have anything that sticks out. Now lastly, you might notice that there's still some in and out give with the doors. The way that you stop the bottom swaying is with this simple glide device, and this is provided in the conversion kit. It's labeled as front, so you know which side goes in the front. On your door glide, you find the center of the opening. You place both doors in there. The plastic spacers are adjustable depending on the thickness of your door, and you simply screw it into your finished floor. Now it is true when you go to sliding doors, you only have half the total width to access the closet. However, it's a fine compromise, especially if you're doing a 48-inch or wider closet going from bifold to slider. It'll be worth it. A sliding door hardware assembly kit is something you can do. If you're sick and tired of those old bifold doors that are causing problems, go ahead and convert your closet doors to sliding doors. Thank you for DK Hardware for sponsoring this video.